Hello YouTube, this is docLUXURY here with another video for you, and this time I have a special guest with me.
Style via Lauren.
So this is Lauren. I am visiting her at the moment, and I thought what better to do a video with her now that I have her in my company. And so for this video we are going to talk about that little beauty she has in her lap, the infamous PVC bag from Chanel from the 18S collection. And so yeah, stay tuned to see what I have. Oh, and I have my baby right here. This is the vintage Chanel Jumbo Caviar with the large CCs, as you can see, and I have it right here because it's blocking my gut.
Pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful bag. So this is the bag that I decided to bring with me. So yeah, stay tuned to see what we have to say. Alright, so Lauren, why don't you start off and tell our viewers how much the bag costs, what other versions of the bag there are, etc., and then we'll get into the good stuff.
My size is the mini size. This is the smallest one they make. It retails for $2,600. There's also a next size for $3,000, one more for $3,300.
So Lauren was telling me that it basically goes in the classic line of sizes. So she does have the mini. There is one that is more of a medium size, and there is another one that's probably not as big as a jumbo.
They're just like maybe an inch smaller.
So yeah, there is a small, medium, large basically. She does have the mini, and the large goes for what, $3,300?
Yes, that's the
and
most
so
expensive.
Yes, this is basically like $3,000 for a plastic bag. And before we continue, we are filming like this just to provide privacy to Lauren because she does not show her face in her videos, and I am respecting her for that. So yeah, you are not going to see my face either. Lucky you. But so yeah, we are going to talk about, so the issue with these PVC bags have been all the rage all over YouTube, all over Instagram, and I wanted to make a video. And I thought about doing it on my channel by myself, but I was going to be coming in Lauren's neck of the woods, and I knew she had one, and so I asked her, why don't you bring that beautiful bag with you, and so we could talk about it. And so we are. So the issue that people are having all over Instagram and YouTube is that they think this bag,
why did I waste my money?
Exactly. Why are you going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this plastic PVC bag?
This cheap $2 piece of shit.
When you could go to Amazon and buy one for $30.
And they look exactly the same, don't they, Rod?
Exactly the same. They even have the Mademoiselle turn lock on there. And so that gets not only to thinking, is it inspiration or is it imitation?
It's a turn me off lock.
Exactly. So is it imitation? Is it fake? What is it? People that are buying these bags on Amazon for $20 to $30, sometimes they go on sale for $15, think that, they don't want to buy that beautiful bag for thousands of dollars, so why not just go ahead and get it on Amazon? And people are saying it's the same exact bag, but no, it's not. I mean, just feeling this bag, it is beautifully constructed. You can see that it is lined with real leather, and probably the bags that you find on Amazon are fake leather, or what do you call it? Vegan leather.
Vegan leather.
Yeah, I was gonna say vegetarian leather. It's probably vegetarian also, but that's not to hate on vegetarians and vegans, but yeah, this bag is substantial. There is a thickness to the PVC.
Don't you think that seriously they couldn't have made it thicker and it maintained its shape?
I totally agree, and it's a beautiful construction, because if there are the same bags on Amazon that are stitched like this, more than likely within, I don't know how many wears of it, it's going to be like a perforation where it's going to be splitting apart, I bet you.
Yes.
I mean, I have not seen any stories or anything like that.
But common sense would say.
But common sense would say. Yes. And so Lauren was telling me earlier that she was watching another video on YouTube. We are not gonna name names here, but this person, so if you cannot tell already, we are both proponents of the real Chanel PVC bag. And Lauren was telling me that somebody was had a YouTube video where they were bashing this bag because
calling people like me absolutely insane for buying it, and if they are ever so silly as to spend $3,000 on a handbag, they should be institutionalized.
And that they would never buy anything that had PVC on it or plastic on a bag. But do you guys know? And so this person that was saying all this stuff had Louis Vuitton items.
Yes, she had her coated canvas, SLGs inside of her bag, and I told Rod, I think it's funny, you know, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones because what is coated canvas coated with?
PVC. And if you guys are not familiar with what PVC stands for, it is polyvinyl chloride, which is basically a plastic that comes in many forms, that is man-made constructed materials. And yeah, you could use it for a variety of purposes.
And remind me, how much is a Matisse?
A Matisse is like $2,200, I believe.
So it's well over $2,000 for a plastic coated bag?
Exactly.
I thought so.
Exactly. Yeah, so before you go and bash this beautiful bag,
you start thinking this way: you do you, I'll do me.
Exactly.
I don't say you're insane for buying Louis Vuitton.
And we're not telling you what to spend your money on. We're basically trying to defend you know, people who have an interest in this bag, because just like anything else that you buy, everything is worth as much as a person is willing to pay for it.
And you know, let's be quite honest. Is any bag really worth $5,000? We buy these things because we love them. The feelings they evoke in us, they're for us.
Exactly. It makes you happy, and that's where, you know, it's all worth it to us. I mean, this beautiful bag right here, I'm not going to tell you how much I bought it for, but it was a pretty penny. It was a pretty nickel and a pretty dime as well. But I bought it because it's just a beautiful bag, and it really does make me happy. And so, you know, it could be further away from what somebody else is willing to pay for it, but for me personally, I was willing to chuck out whatever it did cost in order to have this bag. And Lauren was willing to pay $2,600 for that bag. And what I don't like when it comes to these PVC bags is when people post this bag on Instagram with like as sort of mimicking unboxings, and they're putting it in a Chanel box or whatever, or when people put, and I'm not gonna post pictures because that's their business, but I'm just telling you my opinions.
If you're proud to buy it from Amazon, then post it in your Amazon box.
There you go. I totally agree. Post it in your Amazon Prime box. Don't post it in a Chanel box. And I also have seen people put the Chanel ribbon inside of the bag, and putting the Chanel label, the Chanel logo, all over this bag. Not Lauren's bag, but their Amazon $30 bags. And that's when it goes to, there's a word called perpetrate.
Yes.
Which is basically trying to think a bag is something that it's not. And that's when you go into what we all like to talk about in the luxury community, which is fakery, fakes. And a lot of people are gonna think that these bags are not fake, but when you have all the way down to the Mademoiselle lock, and if you don't know what that is, look it up, Google it, please. That is basically not an inspiration, because people are inspired by something and they create something that's very, I mean, it doesn't have to be very similar, but somewhat similar, but they at least have a signature to their items.
Right, they didn't have to mimic the reissue lock. They could have put any number of hardware on there.
They could have put a big old A for Amazon on there.
They could have.
No, they decided to go with the Mademoiselle lock. But yeah, that was my opinion and Lauren's opinion on it. I am really interested on what you guys have to say with those Amazon inspired fake bags. Lauren, did you have anything else you wanted to add to this conversation?
I think we said it all.
I think we did. And Lauren said, as long as I deal with the comments on this video, and I'm sure I will have a lot, she was willing to come on camera with me, and so I will.
As much as I appreciated all your negative comments on my video, I'm over them.
Exactly. And just so you know, you guys can leave whatever comment you want, and yeah, I'll deal with it. So
did we not start a community to support each other?
We did.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And when people buy these things and bash people who buy these things,
I didn't go on anyone's Amazon unboxing and leave a nasty comment about their inspired bag, did I?
There you go.
That's all I'm saying.
Inspired. But okay, I think we'll leave it at that. And yeah, we'll probably do one more video, so stay tuned for that, and we will do a what's in my bag. I did not tell Lauren that. It just came to mind right now, but hopefully she will stick around. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and for more videos, stay tuned. And yeah, until next time, remember to be you and stay confident.
Bye.
And thanks again, Lauren. Take care, you guys. Bye.